Scorpios, it is all about you right now. So, if you are new to my channel, my name is Azrael Vicious. Nice to meet you all. Some good energy for you guys for coming up in here and being in here before everybody else. It's a moment to even see it pop up. Don't forget to thumbs up, hit that bell, subscribe so you guys can get these notifications for when your sign is up. Essentially, we're going to have us a good old deep dive. I am due to do some new July readings, so I figured essentially I would do them in a format that's a little bit more full-bodied. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a short and quick one, but I'm pretty sure you guys want some good answers. So beyond that, I want all of the Scorpios inside that chat to just, chit-chat, have a good time. I'm going to be peeking in and out of there, but I'm going to try to get through a couple things. And once we've gone through everything, I feel like Spirit has to say, if there's anything else, I will start pulling from there as well. So I feel like we just got to kind of jump into it. So, someone's asking if I am Scorpio. I'm not, but one of my best friends is Shawty Best. I'm actually a Capricorn. So Scorpios, let's see what's going on for you guys inside the month of July. I already have like a very, very good feeling about it. So let's do something first about that general vibe. Just July as a whole. So July is going to be one of those months where you definitely want to be out and about. You're going to make some good appearances, love being seen, and be surrounded in good company who really, really appreciate your energy, or the fact that you took the effort to get up and go get ready to go over there. Beyond that, let me actually pick up my booklet and make sure that I get the full gusto for this. So now this is Bones, and then 6 of Bones. There we go. The Ally. Harmony with the strength of one's subconscious. Support social visibility and deserve rewards. Ooh, deserve rewards sounds pretty fun too. Meaning you may go hang out with a friend or something and end up going back home with some swag or something. And I can definitely see that happening for you guys, Scorpio. I definitely know I tend to be that friend. Like, I never let my Scorpio really leave empty-handed. I'm always like, oh, you like it, you should keep it. So I can totally see that. Now let's take a little bit deeper of a dive. And let's peek our head over in the career sector. And let's see how that portion of your energy is pulling. All right. So Scorpio, you're going to be in a place this month where you really, really need to kind of like take a look at all that you've accomplished in terms of your career, whether that be professionally, creatively, whatever it is that you consider to be like your soul's work. I would say really, really take a look back, appreciate everything that you've done, be proud of it, and then put it aside, because you're getting ready to make a larger sacrifice. Or I would even say, like, you're keeping in mind the long-term vision. This is about moving forward for the betterment of the future long-term. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up so I can read it for you. The price of vision. Necessary sacrifice, momentary loss while seeking larger gain. Healing through the lost parts of ourselves we no longer need. So you may conquer, some old behavioral patterns, whether that be, a little bit of procrastination. Maybe you're a worrywart. Maybe you're somebody who has to do a lot for a lot of people or be a lot of things for a lot of people. But I think the month of July is going to give you a chance to really kind of put boundaries around what you need in order to create consistently. Now, in terms of love, I feel like that's going to be very, very... Ooh, I'm getting like jittery. That's interesting. Okay, so a lot of energy there. Okay, so we got 7 stones. Gonna find that for us. So, Seven of Stones is a serpent of vision, and the labyrinth of desires and possibilities. All the mirrors reflect the image of our face, indecision and fear of success. So, essentially, in terms of love, don't be afraid to be happy. I know that's like a weird thing to say, right? Don't be afraid to be happy. Like, what you mean? I'm not afraid to be happy. But it's about not sabotaging yourself. You know what I mean? You don't want to untie your shoes before you go on a run. You know what I mean? I think that's a great way to put it too, by the way. But think about it, you're embarking on whatever it is on this love path. And it's definitely going to be a process. It's not anything that's going to be short and quick. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So essentially, the thing that is going to be the most important is that you move with that in mind. This is about the long term. This is about not today, not tomorrow, but 2020, 2021, 2022. Like, keep that energy, because the thing that's going to benefit you the most is to literally keep in mind that the only thing that can stop you from gaining traction so fast that there's like smoke in the air and tire burns on the ground is you. And essentially, the progress that you want, you can totally have. But it's about getting out of here and putting it in a tangible place, or just really getting your hands dirty into the work of it. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull for additional advice. Like, what does Spirit want you to know? Because there's definitely something that needs to be said to you to help you break through. And that's Knave of Bows. Alright. So that's Knave of Bows. Trying to get in focus for you guys. But there you go. Understanding how our vision of reality is distorted by our mental projections, intelligence, slyness, and overall vision. So, essentially, I feel like you got to be very, very careful what it is that you think about, or what it is that you visualize. Be aware of the fact that the things that you dream up are going to play out that way, especially if you do it over a certain amount of time. Those things almost begin to weigh the scale and pull your situation into the other direction. And I think that's general advice, not even more so advice catered just to love or anything. I think in general, you got to be sure to keep it's almost like I don't want you to hold tight to disappointment or failures or the fear of failure, because truly the failure is stagnation. Failure is not pressing forward with what you want to do. And essentially, that's what's going to play a major key in your success. And I would almost really, really encourage you to just jump into your work, because I think the second that you do, you'll feel like time is just passing by. Hour after hour, you look up and it's like the half of the day is gone because you're just so into what you're doing. And I think that's a really, really good feeling. And I definitely feel like that's a little bit more intuitive, but I can see it, which is really interesting. Now, in terms of what to avoid, and I feel like whatever the key is to this question is more so what's causing you to be so negative at times. You need freedom. To freedom. You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking sparkly ass dress on when she was taking slaves to freedom? That is hilarious. This is for the Sacred Fool, which literally, he who is touched by the spirits, the traveler of the spiritual world, freedom! The melting away of materiality is flowing. So whatever it is that you think that your picture of life, your picture of your career, your picture of love, hold no expectation. Like, in your mind, burn the photo, hold no expectation, and allow yourself to blow in the wind. Because I think literally the second you do, which I don't know, I guess that wasn't even like a purposeful pun, but literally he is blowing in the wind. So that's really how I feel you have to move during this period of time. Um, there's a lot of strength in you, Scorpio, and there's a lot of resilience. And I think a lot of times it's easy to feel scorned by the past experiences, but you have to remember there's power in getting back up. There's failure and weakness in staying down. So I would not allow myself to harbor any negative feelings. Everything in your life comes second to what? To freedom. Okay, what did we learn here today, kids? Can I get freedom inside the chat? Because I'm trying to give you guys a true moment of clarity. This is the key to happiness in July. Like, chase after what you want, but just release the hooks of expectation. So no matter if it's something that goes far or something that never leaves that near, I want you to keep in mind that you shouldn't have hooks in you at all. That's expectation. Like, release yourself, be free, be happy, and you'll have the ability to move forward in a way that you just won't feel weighed down by the negative aspects of yourself. Because honestly, there's a point where you can literally outpower your darker side, but it's all about you taking responsibility for acknowledging that darker side before you can actually move forward and find that success or happiness that is essentially like the thing that you dream about the most. It's just the thing that you're a little bit more shy about admitting to yourself. That while oh, that's weird, I'm getting like emotional, it's like I want to cry, but it's like the tenderness of creation, the tenderness of love, the tenderness of life. Like, I can definitely feel that all of that stuff weighs super heavy on you guys, like a lot. Like, it's a lot of pressure to try to like be everything for everybody, but like you have to like free yourself, like literally, because there's so much more for you to go out there and accomplish. And you literally have to like lift your head up and do it, because if you don't, like, you're gonna be really, really upset with yourself. Like, don't waste time, don't waste a day. Appreciate the people who appreciate you. Love those who love you. If people don't mean you well, give them no energy and just move on about your day. But yeah, I don't know why that's like super heavy emotion. Like, I'm like freaking out over that. I've been telling you guys, like, ever since I've started live streaming, like, my sensitivities to everything is it's just becoming really transparent to me that this may be something that I'm very glad to have, like, been bringing to the forefront. But it's not necessarily anything I've ever thought about being, like, a prominent talent or skill set. So it's nice to know that there's a larger purpose being served. So, yeah. So freedom. That's all I have to say for July. And you know what? I'm going to make sure I add that to the title of this video, because I definitely think that you guys deserve your freedom. And just whenever life gets stressful, just go outside and like wingspan it, put your head back, and literally blow in the wind, Let no one break your strides, because at the end of the day, those people who may put you down or make you feel a little bit less of yourself don't go to sleep or wake up or look in the mirror and ultimately feel happy with who they are as people. So anybody who's trying to bring you down is below you. Focus on your goals, your dreams, your aspirations and things, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to benefit you the most. And because those people aren't attached to you, you need to do what's best for you. So, wow. So this guy ran to 15 minutes. That's a pretty good one considering our last dive for you guys was only 10. So I am super, super happy to have you here, have you viewing everything. I would just encourage you to continue living free. Beyond that, I would also encourage you to click on some videos on this page. Okay, we got podcasts, we got makeup tutorials, we got other like tarot stuff too. There's even like daily live chats where I literally am trying to get it up to 3 streams a day. So there's something that's kind of here for everyone, and that's majorly the point. If you've ever joined me inside a live stream, you know that it's almost like I use this place as a medium to harbor good energy. So it's like people come in if they're having a good day, bad day. I literally have people come in when they lose their jobs, and I started mine when I lost mine. So essentially, like, everyone in that chat is super supportive, and they truly do believe in the greater good. I've seen such beautiful things out of this community, so I'm happy to be a part of it. If you got something out of this video, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, don't forget to thumbs up, and stay posted because there will be some other signs tonight. So I think Gemini is going to be next. So if you know a Gemini, let them know. It's about to go down. It's about to be live. Until then, I will talk to you next month, Scorpio.